you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defensive guy, you chase, and you always want to get to the quarterback. You know how to make it a little bit better? Get to him and cause that fumble. Man, there is nothing better.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. To the air, it's Bryson. Using his legs to buy some time. And makes the grab in the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Slips through the line, and he delivers the blow, and he's still running. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Running back goes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. Discards him with the stiff arm. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big game.
Looking to pass. It's Bryson. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense is starting the season off with a bang.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff unit about to go to work. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They cough it up inside their 3. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Here's trouble, Bulls. He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. On the return, it's Wallace. Shakes off the defender.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Kennesaw State out.
1st down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He wants to go deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bryson. They're working that left side. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Open space at the 25. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Owls! And once he got loose, it was all over.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And they tacked on the extra point. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. No chance.